Hello YouTube, this is Shasky from STEM APKs. Welcome to another tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to continue where we left off. In the last tutorial, if you remember, we had the template matching, and I mentioned to you that I wanted to fix uh, the uh, the image stretched out. It looked a little bit stretched out, so I fixed it. So now, when you do, let's do the same logo that we did before. Before you could see it was a different size and the scales were different. So I fixed it, and now let's try Chrome now. We did do Chrome before, so now we do find matches, and it finds Chrome with an 81% chance. It finds the Go logo also because of the color. So all you need to do is discriminate a little bit, and then it goes away. And now you only have the Chrome. Yeah, you can play with those as you see a fit. But that's I fixed that, and then now we're ready for the last of the algorithms. But before we go into that, I remember that I didn't explain the template matching, and we need to do that because it's a very nice algorithm, and there's a lot of stuff going on, and I didn't talk about it. I don't like just to copy and paste stuff without explaining what's going on. So what's going on here? Is client-side rendering. You gotta use the use client. It utilizes custom hooks and components for OpenCV, as you can see there. It's using the processors file that we did before from the utils. Is all the OpenCV and processing states, DOM elements, input elements, and the canvas element. For the image, the DOM references. And as we continue, we go into the template matching parameters, which are these guys. It's matching confidence threshold, the minimum scale to try, maximum scale to try, and the number of scale steps. And here we have the convert to percentage. We're doing minimum scale and also maximum scale. That's what's going on here. Here we're doing the lowercase thing that we always do, so we can go from blur size capital to lowercase blur size. This is parameters mapping. Basically, is changing the from the name from UI control names to parameter names. That's what's going on here. You see the parameter name, the UI control name to parameter name. Here, this is the handler that is doing the image upload handler, setting the output canvas dimensions and clearing the previous input, previous output, I'm sorry. And then it does the error and then reads the data as a URL, base64. Then it does the console template download, template matching process. And this is what's going on. Actually, this is the handle main image upload, and this is the handle template upload, because remember there are two images. This is the template matching process. As you can see, it does the references, it does the validation checks. That's what is going on here. It's setting the error, and it read the images into OpenCV format. As you can see, the CV in read and CV in read. So it's reading them into basically OpenCV format, and then it's processing the using detection processor utility that we saw before from processor. This is what's happening right here. That's why we're importing it here. So we continue. Where am I now? Up here. Now is cleanup time. Is deleting all of the matrices that he created. Saving logic, the save process image button logic, the image to PNG, and then the download link. And here's basically the UI rendering, all of it, the input container and the output container. This is the output and the input. And that is it. Button, the button that we see here is there. So that's to make it look pretty. That's the UI rendering. So we're done with template matching. So now we're gonna go into advanced detection. This one is a long uh, file, and that one definitely I need to refactor because here I'm including the connected algorithm, watershed, adaptive, and HSV range. So there's a lot going on in this file. I already uploaded it to here. So, but we're gonna go over it now because it's a big one. It's got a lot of stuff going on in here. So, where to start? Basically, this one is got a client-side rendering, but it's got the connected components analysis. It's got the watershed segmentation. It's got the adaptive thresholding, and it's got the HSV range, color range detection. And these are the states that you see, state management, all of these states for each one of them. It's here it creates the binary threshold value. It creates these are for the connected parameters. Remember, each one is different. These are the watershed parameters, and these are the HSV parameters. But for the watershed, this is different because we haven't seen it before. For the connected parameters area, we have the CC threshold, which is the binary threshold value, minimum area, maximum area. And then we have the connectivity value of 8. Is that basically is the pixel connectivity. That's what that is. For the watershed parameters, these are new. It's got a distance threshold of zero point 0.4. It's a distance transform threshold. And if you have questions, you can go into the OpenCV. You look for the main page. Watershed, where are they? I think are they object detection? I forgot where they are. Uh, image processing. Yeah, image segmentation. So some of them, the grab card, I think they're here. Yeah, watershed right here. So this is the one right there. And it tells you how you find contours, draw contours, the input channel, markers, and all that good stuff. Connected components and all that. So if you have any questions, you can go here. Let's continue. So it's got the water threshold of 50. That's the initial watershed threshold. This is the adaptive threshold parameters. It's got a block size of 11. Basically, what this means is the size of the pixel neighborhood. Okay. And C is the constant subtracted from the mean. We saw that before about 2-3 tutorials ago about the constant for adaptive because we use adaptive threshold, I think, when we were doing edge detection. These are the HSV parameters, minimum hue value, maximum hue value, saturation minimum, and value minimum value. These here are the dynamic control configuration and the get controls. These are the references to the DOM like we did before. But here we're doing the dynamic control configuration, and it's doing the controls for the connected components, controls for the watershed components, and for the other methods. Okay. And now here is the detection, uh, basically the implementation of it. And also you can see here where constant detected. Let's go here first. I'm jumping one. This is the control area for each one. Each case is a switch case, as you can see, switch, and then case connected, case watershed, in case you choose each one of them, right? So case adaptive and case HSB range. Because if you remember, if you go here and you go into the advanced detection, you're gonna find four. You're gonna find the connected, you're gonna find the watershed segmentation, adaptive thresholding, and HSB color range. That's what's going on. So we continue. Here's the use effect. Make sure that it's loading. We've done it a million times. Dynamic loading of the script, OpenCV.js, local. The promise, loading, logic, all of that good stuff. And now we get into the where we're going to do the handle parameters of change. And there's a little bit more stuff going on that we haven't seen before. And this is it has to do with the method selection. And what we're going to do, let me, where's yeah, this is the get method description and the tips of the guideline. Where is it? Okay, let's go step by step because there's a lot going on here. You have two handlers. You have this handler and this handler. One handles the handle image upload and the other one is the handle param change. Because remember, you're uploading one image here and then you're creating work on the other image. So that's what's happening here. This is all the mapping from the parameters, from the control into the param names, like we covered before. And this is what's going on here, spatial handling for percentage values. So it's doing the division by 100 to get the decent threshold. And here is doing the constant image upload. And here's the save logic for the save process image button. And here is creating the matrices like we did in the template matching. It's creating the matrix for the gray, creating the matrix for the binary, the labels, stats, and centroids. And if you have any questions, like I said, you can go in here and they'll go more into detail of what's going on for each one of them. Because it's not here, they're all, it's got the image and it's got the watershed and the other ones. So we continue. And now these are the component bounds. Okay, let's see here. Which one is the one? This is for the detection watershed. And this one is for the constant adaptive threshold. Each one is got its own, and this one is for the HSV color range. But basically, they're doing things that we've done already. We did this one two tutorials ago when we were doing HSV uh, color ranges, contours. We did contours before when we were doing edge detection, adaptive threshold, stretch binary, and stretch Gaussian. So it's a repeat of what we've done. The only one that is a little bit different that we haven't seen before is the watershed. And that's why I tell you to go here in case you have any questions. But these are, if you've been doing OpenCV, you know these are very common uh, algorithms for image segmentation. We do it all the time. We use them for when you're trying to subtract. Uh, and we'll be doing in a couple more tutorials when we start doing documents. We'll go more into that as well. And this is just the logic to make sure each one when you choose the switch case and explanation a little bit of this is what it's been doing here, and I have it on it's nighttime, so it went on light, and I gotta change it to make it darker. But here you can barely see it right now, but it tells you, it gives you tips of what to use and what not to use, and that's what we're doing in this one. And now let's test it. Advanced detection. Let's choose connected detection right now. So let's start with the first one. Let's start with what should we do? Should we do biology? Let's do biology. Let's do wanna I want yeah, nice different colors that are nice and bright. So let's do detect object. This is using connected methods, and you can change the thresholds. The minimum area is gonna change. As you increase, you can see. In the max area, same thing. You decrease it, increase it, keeping increasing it, and it's going to change. That's for the connected detection. Now you go into the watershed segmentation. This is a different initial parameters. You got this in threshold. You have water threshold, and you can change them to your particular application. There they are. Now let's do adaptive thresholding. I really like this one. And it does adaptive thresholding. This is one of my favorite. I use them for when I'm using certain for image segmentation. And that is adaptive thresholding. And then HSV color range. Doing saturation min. And I gotta fix this one because it's not responding with one of these sliders, so I gotta get that to work for the saturation min. I mean, they're working, but they're not. It's not remembering the state, so I gotta change that. But basically, that's a much advanced object detection using all four: connected detection, watershed segmentation, adaptive thresholding, and HSV color range. So we cover all five of them: feature detection, object detection, motion detection, and template matching, and now advanced detection. So this is the end of this tutorial. In the next tutorial, we're going to go into other ones. We're going to start with the color analysis, document analysis, and then go into live processing soon. But this is the end of this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, please click the like box and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you next time with another tutorial. Thanks for watching.